The GLA-45 AMG is a high-performance version of the GLA-250. It is a luxury compact crossover vehicle manufactured by the German automaker Mercedes-Benz. It also shares the same engine as the one found on the GLA-45 AMG. The only difference between the two is that the GLA-Class is a compact crossover vehicle, while the GLA-45 AMG is a four-door vehicle with a coupe-like body styling. Another thing I must point out is that the rear space of the GLA-45 AMG offer a lot more headrooms comparing to those in the GLA-45 AMG. The GLA-45 AMG is equipped with the most powerful 2-liter 4-cylinder engine ever built into a production compact crossover vehicle, boasting an impressive 355 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque, combined with a 26.1 psi of maximum turbo boost. This is just crazy with that amount of boost. Divide the horsepower in half, which get you a 177 horsepower per liter. This is just insane. That is the most horsepower per liter ever built into a production car. The GLA-45 also comes with an AMG Performance 4MATIC all-wheel drive system, which was designed to increase traction in slippery conditions by sending power to the wheel that needed the most for better cornering and handling. It is cleverly integrated with the gearbox. A multi-plate clutch in the rear differential instantly varies the torque split between the front and the rear axle. Up front, the first thing you will notice is the aggressively designed AMG front bumper, as well as the stylish and unique front headlamp. Bi-xenon headlamp helps brighten up the road ahead with greater visibility than halogen headlamps, and of course, it could not be unique without the strikingly designed LED daytime running light, as well as the LED turn signal light. In the middle is the signature AMG double cross-wing grille design with AMG badging on it. Front ends are very sporty looking. Intermittent windshield wipers with adjustable speed. This particular model comes with the optional black 20-inch AMG 10-spoke design wheels with low-profile 235/40 high-performance tires. Behind the wheel is the set of ventilated cross-drill brake discs with the huge brake caliper for faster stopping. Red painted brake caliper with AMG lettering on it comes as an option on the GLA-45. Otherwise, it would come with the standard silver brake caliper with AMG lettering on it as well. Turbo AMG badging on each fender. Black side view mirror with integrated turn signal indicator that comes as a part of the night styling package. On top is the large panoramic sunroof that covers roughly the entire roof. It can be tilted up for ventilation or slide open for an open air feeling. The roof rails are also painted in black. Rear wheels are also 20 inches and comes with ventilated cross-drill brake discs and red painted brake caliper with AMG lettering on it as well. It also comes with anti-lock braking system, brake assist, adaptive braking technology, as well as AMG 3-stage electronic stability program. To the back, you see the distinctive tail lamps that are equally attention-getting, with fast-acting LED brake light as well as LED turn signal light. LED tail light with fiber optic effect will catch as many attention as you sped away. At the bottom is the rear diffuser that's set off from the bumper by a mesh texture insert that frames the quad black tip exhaust with dual sound mode. Shiny black rear diffuser also comes as a part of the night styling package. And a closer look at the rear diffuser as well as the black tip exhaust. Very aggressive looking. And here's the rear view camera, which will automatically retract once the vehicle is in reverse. And here's the roof spoiler with integrated third LED brake light. Okay, here I have the remote. On the remote I have the panic, lock, unlock, trunk release button. Now let's open it up and check out the interior. The exterior color is known as Mountain Gray, featuring a full black leather interior with AMG black red cut leather seat and red contrast stitching, as well as silver aluminum trims all around. Very sporty interior. Now let's jump into the driver's seat, start it up and see how it sounds. So to start it up, just go ahead and insert the key into the key ignition located on the right. Turn it to start. So first few revs are going to be in comfort mode, and after that we're going to switch to sport mode so we can compare the sound. Now let's pop the hood and see what the 2015 GLA-45 AMG have to offer. Under the hood is a 2-liter turbocharged AMG inline 4-cylinder engine with direct fuel injection, AMG Performance 4MATIC all-wheel drive with Eco Start and Stop system, 7-speed AMG speed shift with dual clutch transmission with steering wheel mounted paddle shifter, pushing out 355 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. Can hit from 0 to 60 in a fast 4.8 seconds according to Mercedes-Benz. Top speed is electronically limited at 155 miles per hour in the US. EPA estimated fuel economy is 23 city, 29 highway, and 25 combined. That is very impressive mile per gallon rating for a vehicle with this much power. Now let's take a closer look at the interior. Here is a look at the driver's side door panel. It is all black with silver aluminum trims and red contrast stitching on it. 3-position memory seating. All 4 windows are fully automatic. And there's the side view mirror controlled, trunk release button, and the storage compartment for the door panel. AMG aluminum door sill. And there's the AMG sport pedals. Here is a closer look at the seat. It is perforated and does offer heated options. Both front seats feature 14-way power front seat, including 4-way power lumbar support with memory, a memory system for each front seat to recall 3 store position for the seat, plus the power side mirror for the driver. The 3-spoke flat bottom design steering wheel is fully wrapped in black leather with perforated side grip and red contrast stitching on it. Looks and feel really nice. It also features silver aluminum accenting trims in the middle. Located side by side, you have the multi-function control with control for audio, voice command, as well as the most frequent used function in the vehicle. Here is a look at the instrument cluster with the double round analog gauge and the large TFT screen in the middle, which shows important information to the driver. Behind the steering wheel you have the up and down paddle shifter, so you can put it in manual mode for a more aggressive ride. Cruise controlled. Steering wheel does feature manual tilt and telescopic steering column. Over to the left you have the circular air vent with aluminum trims on it. Feels very nice. And here's the light controlled with the rear fog light and the parking brake. And a closer look at the dash. It is wrapped in leather with red contrast stitching on it and silver aluminum trims on the dash. Now this model does comes with the optional Harman Kardon surround sound system that's specifically engineered for the GLA. This premium digital sound system fills the cabin with 450 watts of beautifully balanced audio. Digital dynamic volume control imperceptibly maintain the sound spectrum for consistent listening pleasure in varying driving conditions. Here's the large 7-inch multimedia screen and the 3 circular air vent in the middle. Down here you have the multimedia controlled and your different sources. Telephone keypad on the right. Here you have your heated seat, traction on and off, emergency hazard light, and down here you have your dual climate controlled ashtray and a cigarette lighter. Alright, located on the center console you have the AMG gear lever with AMG logo on top. Looks and feel really nice. Now just push it up to get into reverse. Once you're in reverse, the backup camera will retract and shows on the multimedia screen with guidance line to help with a much easier backup. Slightly down to get into neutral and down again for drive. Press P for park. And next to the gear lever you have the comfort, sport and manual mode. Alright, so at any time, doesn't matter what mode you're in, you can always use the paddle shifter located behind the steering wheel to shift to different gears for a more aggressive ride. Very simple and easy to use. Down here you have the dual cup holder, and here's the controller to your infotainment system. You can scroll the knob around to move around screen. All your menus are located on top, which is very simple to use.
While they last, no purchase necessary.
Need money for school and help with the bills?
And you can also move the knob up, down, right or left, or press down to select. There you have the back and the clear button. The system is very responsive, and the map you have also have 3D available on the map. Here's the center storage compartment with the media interface cable, auxiliary input, as well as the USB plug. Glove box compartment. And here's a closer look at the sport seat. Alright, located under each headrest on the front, you also have the ambient lighting, and on the back as well, on both headrests, as well as door handles. Ambient lighting all around, which will make the car look really nice at night. On top you have the light controlled. Sunglasses holder. One touch open, close and tilt panoramic sunroof, as well as the sunshade. The panoramic sunroof consists of 2 glass panels, and it can be tilt up for ventilation or slide open for an open air feeling. This is how it looks on the outside with the sunroof all the way open. The panoramic sunroof offers sweeping skyward view to both the front and the rear passenger. SOS button to use in case of an emergency. Rear view mirror with 3 buttons universal garage door opener. Sun visor mirror with a card holder. Okay, now let's take a look at the rear seat. Looks like rear seat offers seating for 3, and it does feature folded options. You can fold the rear seat into 60 or 40 split to get more cargo space if needed. And let me show you how to fold down the rear seat. Just press the button located on the side of each rear seat to fold it down. Pretty simple. And here's a look at the rear driver's side door panel with red contrast stitching and silver aluminum trims on it as well. Now let's get into the rear seat and see how it feels in the back. But first let me show you the look to the front cabin. Now I'm 5'8", and with the seat all the way back I still have about 4 or 5 inches of legroom. And here's a closer look at the ambient lighting that's located under the headrest. Headrooms are very generous in the GLA-45. Unlike the GLA-45 with the slope roofline, this one is much better. And here's the look to the back. Rear seats are perforated and it is well padded with a lot of support, as you can see. And here you have the center armrest with 2 cup holder for the rear passenger. Down here you have the dual air vent, ashtray and 12-volt power outlet. And a look to the top. Very nice view for both the front and the rear passenger. Alright, now let's pop the trunk and see how much cargo space the trunk in the GLA-45 offer. And the gas cap is located on the driver's side. It does require premium unleaded fuel only, and estimated to hold about 14 to 15 gallons of fuel. Okay, the trunk is very spacious, offers 17.2 cubic feet of cargo space with both the rear seat up, and you can fold down both rear seat, which then give you 43.6 cubic feet of cargo space, which is plenty of space for your need. Down here you have your tire repair kit and the Harman Kardon subwoofer. And this panel here can also be removed if needed. Alright, this is how it looked with both the rear seats down. One touch, close. Overall, the 2015 GLA-45 AMG is an entry-level AMG vehicle and was designed to attract young buyers into the brand, and I think they really did a good job on it. It offers seating for 5 passengers with a spacious rear seat and offers plenty more of headroom comparing to the GLA-45 AMG. The front cabins, however, is very modern looking. It is basically identical to the cabin found in the GLA-45 AMG with very nice upholstery material and nicely aluminum trims throughout. So now let's get into the front passenger seat and see how comfortable it is. Alright, I'm very comfortable in the front seat, and it does offer plenty of leg room as well.